It was a moonless night when Maya boarded the last bus to the abandoned town of Grey Hollow. She had heard the stories every traveler who dared to visit said the lights flickered on their own, and the old church bell rang at midnight, even when no one was there. Maya laughed, thinking it was just folklore, but the bus creaked, the windows rattled, and a cold wind whispered through the empty seats. At the bus stop, a lone figure stood in the shadows, a man with a faded hat and a suitcase that seemed to weigh 1,000 secrets. He tipped his hat and said, "You look like you want to know the truth." Maya nodded, her heart racing. He handed her a map with a red X marked at the church. "Good luck," he whispered, then vanished into the darkness. When Maya reached the church, the bell tower stood tall, its windows broken, but the bell itself was pristine, hanging on a chain that creaked with every breath of wind. She pressed her ear to the bell and heard a faint, rhythmic thumping. She thought it was her imagination, but the thumps grew louder, like a heartbeat. Suddenly, the bell rang on its own, and a chill ran down her spine. She turned to leave, but the path behind her was blocked by a wall of vines that seemed to move. She ran, the vines snapping like claws. Behind her, the bell continued to toll, each note echoing her terror. She burst through the church doors into the night, gasping for air. Behind her, the vines collapsed, leaving a smooth stone wall. Maya stumbled into a small clearing where a single lantern glowed. She approached, and the lantern's light revealed a note on a stone pedestal: "The truth is not in the bell, but in the silence between the notes." She looked up at the sky, and the stars aligned in a perfect pattern that spelled out a single word: light. Maya realized the real horror was the darkness she carried inside, and the town's legend was simply a reminder to find light in the quiet. If you enjoyed this twist, hit like, drop a comment about your own ghost stories, and subscribe for more inspiration.